What's up, everybody? I've been thinking a lot lately about awesome people. It seems so hard to find them on TV anymore, but I know they're out there. So I'm taking a road trip across the U.S. to find them. It's gonna be awesome.
Baby, I'm sweet on you.
Taitlyn was a very unique, interesting little girl. She was born June 11th, 1999. One thing that always sticks out in my mind is how happy she was and how much she cared about other people being happy. For a small child to make you want to be a better person because you could see it in her, it was very amazing. She had it written. It is all she wants to do in her life was make the world a better place and be nice to everybody. She didn't see race, she didn't see what clothes you wore, she saw you as a person. She chose to take the positive side. She always had a positive outlook, and it was very infectious. She had moved to Martinsburg with her mom. She went to the DMV to have her license address changed on her license and everything, and Taitlyn saw the insignia on her license about organ donation and asked her mom, well, what's that mean? So Nicole explained to her what it meant, and she was like, instantly it resonated with her. And she said, well, I told Mom, I'm telling you, I want to be an organ donor if something would ever happen to me. And I was like, okay, if that's what you say, Taitlyn, then that's what, we would honor that, your wishes. Not thinking that I would ever have to be faced with that decision anytime in my lifetime, really. Parent, you're not supposed to bury your children. I was getting ready for work, and 6:30 in the morning, I get a phone call from Nicole, and it says, you've got to come, something's major wrong. She said, Taitlyn's had a seizure, and we're on our way to the hospital now. So we're leaving, flying down the road. About an hour into the trip, I get a phone call, she's not gonna make it. So we're flying down the road, and the whole time I'm thinking, nah, she's gonna be fine. She's gonna be fine. It'll be okay. God won't let this happen. And to walk into that hospital and to see her laying there unresponsive with all the tubes and on the life support, it was very heart-wrenching. It turned out she had an AVM that had ruptured. We did not know that she had the AVM, nothing, no prior health conditions, no prior anything that would signal that or trigger that for us. No reason to go to the doctor. So when they found the AVM, it was in one of the worst places that you could have one, right on the base of her neck. So by noon the next morning, they had called us in and said that there was nothing else that they were going to be able to do. It was very life-altering to hear news like that. Coming from a father who it's your job to protect your kids from being hurt, knowing that there's nothing I'm going to be able to do to help her or protect her, it was very heart-wrenching. So when my prayer wasn't answered, it shook me and shook my faith. So I was angry for a while, and it took me a while before I could even step foot back into church. In reading some different stories and doing a lot of soul searching, I came across a story pretty similar to Taitlyn's. And when his child didn't make it, his viewpoint was very eye-opening for me, because I felt like I was in the same situation. His viewpoint was there were prayers answered that day. Somebody else was praying for a miracle, and that prayer was answered. And it was answered through the gift of his son, who was also an organ donor. There was miracles that took place that day because of Taitlyn. Might not be the miracle that I wanted, but there was miracles that took place that day. It helped me, to hear what an impact she made, whether it was in life or death. Her goal was to change the world, and she was doing that. She helped save 4 other people's lives who might not have made it. One was a 37-year-old lady. The other lady, I think, was 58, an 18-year-old boy, and a 37-year-old man. I miss my daughter every minute of every day. I know where she's at. I know she's in heaven. I know that she did what she wanted to do. It was amazing how many eyes were open for the first time when she shut hers for the last time. Taitlyn wanted to change the world just by being nice. You never know what that could do to somebody who's down and out. Just to take 5 minutes of your time, you know, take a half an hour of your time and sit down and have lunch with somebody who might be hurting or might be going through something. You never know what that half an hour, what that 5 minutes could mean to them. Just to know that somebody cares enough to take that 5 minutes and ask how your day is, or to smile at while you're passing them on the street. I think it's so much more than donating money, or I think it's more about time and love and kindness.
Hey, we should get married. Jet set down the coast. 'Cause baby, I'm sweet on you, like jelly on toast. I could only steer the moon, count up each and every star. I'd steam the windows with you in the backseat of cars. Because I want to do crazy things with you. I said, baby, crazy over you. We could paint the town so red and peer up and down the road. I'd sit and look at you till your face turns old. We could live in hotel suites on the very top floor. I ride the elevator every day. I knock on everybody's door. Tell them that